Hey everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to talk to you about the new Jordan Peele film called Us. I said it's scarier. Des, what did you think?
Okay. As a movie, this was pretty much, I would have said that Get Out was on the edge of what I can handle. Us cross the line of what Des enjoys. Should we give spoiler? Do I have to do this without spoiling it? That's the question I'm asking you.
Well, let's try and see if we're going to watch it.
Okay. It crossed the line of how comfortable I was. It had more blood than I would have preferred. But it didn't have a ton of blood, but there was more than I wanted.
Like, it was fine for me.
Everything's fine for you. That doesn't matter.
Well, I have a level.
You do. I haven't found your level.
Weirdness and blood if it doesn't have a point.
Okay.
The blood had a point. There was a point. So then I'm okay with it.
But there was more than I wanted, and the people who hurt the other people were, I didn't want them to be hurting people, and they were, and I didn't enjoy that. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. And actually, as I was thinking about this, in comparison to Get Out, I'm gonna stay with that comparison. Get Out was race related, and I don't think this movie was at all. I think this movie was scary, and the fact that these people were black had absolutely nothing to do with it. It was just what happens to them was scary because of not their race. This was just a scary movie.
Scary for anybody.
Scary for anybody, about anybody. It had nothing to do with race. So I think that was probably a really smart move for Jordan Peele to just make a great movie. This is absolutely a great, scary movie. It was too much for me. I am never going to go back and watch that again. And I'm going to keep my eye out on Jordan Peele because that is just, it was too much for me. I didn't enjoy it. At the end of the day, I didn't need to see it. And
it's not her kind of movie.
It's just not my thing. What did you think?
Well, first of all, I will say, if you're a scary movie person, this is not a super scary movie. It was a little too much for Des, but Des is not a scary movie.
At all. Maybe I shouldn't be the litmus test for you. If you're like, scary movie,
I'm into scary movies, and I'm not that person either. But if you are a person who's like, I love scary movies, they're my favorite kind, I want to be scared the whole time. That's not what this movie's about. Because Jordan Peele's not about that. Get Out's not about that either. He is very smart, and it's very psychological, and there's a reasoning behind what's happening. It's even more scary to me, though. Yeah, which is scary to me too. But some people like, is there a lot of blood gushing everywhere all the time? Like, no, not necessarily. No, it's not even jumping out at you all the time either. That's not what it's about. It's not about that. There's something deeper and deeper and deeper, and that's how he made it worse. Exactly. Lupita Nyong'o is amazing, as she always is in everything that she's ever done, and so she's wonderful, fantastic. Lupita Nyong'o. I'm not a big Elizabeth Moss person, but she was fine in it as well too. And Winston Duke, though, who played Lupita Nyong'o's husband, who was from Black Panther, he was great. He was really good too, and I thought the kids were great too. Evan, Alex, and Shahadi, Wright, Joseph. They were fantastic as well too. So I enjoyed the psychological part because I was like, oh.
There's good twists.
And Lupita Nyong'o does this voice when she's mad. It's like, oh, hi, Lupita. Something's happened.
Scary. It's scary.
But I thought it was a really well-made movie. The man knows how to make a movie. There's no doubt that he's a great director, that he's a great writer, that his mind is super smart. He's very, very smart. You can just tell when you're watching. And what I love about Jordan Peele is that he's not like
other directors
that they want to show you all the time how smart they are. Because when you're really that smart, you don't have to tell everybody all the time how smart you are. And that's how he is. Yeah. Great director, great job.
Great storytelling.
Yeah. Because he's got you in it.
Man.
And you're like, oh no. And there were sometimes like, oh no, don't go in there. Oh no, don't do that. Because nothing good has ever come from someone going in places like that. Don't do it. So I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And
There's an aspect of it. What was really scary about it was I didn't think there was, like, you knew when they were in a situation where something was going to happen. But I didn't feel like there were alternatives for these people. Like, I felt like, well, they had to follow that and do those things that they were doing, of course, which makes it more scary. Oh, I couldn't do it.
I think there is a time when Lupita Nyong'o gets out of the car in the woods. She gets out of the car, and that was my thing. Like, don't get out of the car. Don't do it. And she said to go do something like.
But there was a kid involved.
Get
somehow
out of the car.
She had to.
Stay in the car. Keep running. But then later you learn why. Like, oh, maybe something. If you know the end.
Oh yeah.
If you look back at the beginning, you're like, oh, that might have been because.
Right, she knew
these other things. It is good. Anyway, I enjoyed it. If you like in suspense or. Jordan Peele's kind of like the black Alfred Hitchcock without the sexual harassment, and so, well, because
well, now he's doing the Twilight Zone.
It's gonna be fantastic.
I bet that's gonna be really good.
His mind,
except it's gonna be on CBS, which means you have to pay in order to see it. It won't be on.
Oh, on the CBS like all access.
All access,
thing? Yeah. I have that, so perfect. Because The Good Fight is so good.
Must be nice. If
you watch The Good Fight, it's so good. Anyway. Okay. So I enjoyed it. It's not Dennis' kind of movie.
I enjoy it, but it was. I can appreciate it.
She can say it's a good movie.
I can appreciate it, but I did not enjoy it.
Right. So that's our opinion. If you like those kind of movies, go see it. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, maybe.
Okay.
Bye.